Hi everyone, this is Ajay and welcome to my first episode of Objectivism. In this episode, we are going to see the first key area of Objectivism, which is reason. Objectivism actually contradicts the values people follow without reason. Most people who heard about Ayn Rand and her philosophy of Objectivism feel that she is against the social system and altruism. But to my understanding about her philosophy, it is quite different. In the Objectivism, there is nothing to find faults in any other philosophies or beliefs of the people. Instead, Objectivism just asks every person whose brain is still functioning to apply reason for every belief they have and they follow. For better understanding, let us take some examples. If you take a person who has a strong belief towards the so-called superstitions, like if a black cat crosses your way, it's a bad omen. Most people will believe this. Okay, they can believe, but find the reason. Without reason, you can't simply say when a cat comes, you have to stop. You can't travel. Something bad is going to happen to you because there is no reason to prove how a cat running for its regular meal. It's very hard to find a meal for it on its way. How can it bring the bad omen too? So there is no proper reason to believe such superstitions. Am I right? If you want to believe such superstitions, first find the reason behind, then you convince your brain, because your brain play a very important role, not always your emotions. Here comes our next point about the reason, that is, people believe emotion is much powerful than logic. Okay, they can accept it, but again the reason comes first. If we take the entire history of the world, how many successful people we have seen who has been so successful by taking the decisions out of emotion compared to the logical reason? When the decisions taken with a proper logic, they will be more successful than the decisions taken by the emotion. Mostly the emotional decisions will lead to the complete disaster. That's what I believe. I believe most of the achievements, inventions, developments today are outcomes of logic but not emotion. And now I want to quote one more example of my observation around. When you take the governments of the world, there are different forms of the governments like democratic, monarchical, dictatorship, etc. and etc. Whatever the form of the government the country may adapt to, their success always depends on wise leaders who work towards the growth and progress of the nation, but not the form of the government they have chosen. You can see very clearly if you observe the countries all around you. There are many countries which are following the democratic forms, still being successful, at the same time failure. There are countries which followed the dictatorship, some has been successful and some has been failure. There are countries which followed the monarchical system, some has been very successful and few have been failure. Similarly, if we take the religion, of course every person has their own right to take or follow any religion or god they like. But here, behind every belief you have, there should be a proper understanding or a reason or a logic behind. If your trust towards the God is based on the miracles he or she do, or the change that particular God is going to bring in your life by uplifting your humanity or your self-belief, that is what the reason you should always search behind any religion. If your religion is completely just because it's been a habit for you or you have been following it for a long, it is not at all a proper reason or a logic. Always your belief should always have some proper understanding or a reason or a proper positive outcome which will help you to uplift your life. If your religion is helping you in such way, then you are 100% in a right path. Finally, to conclude, a man or a society or a belief without reason leads to destruction but not to any construction. So, if you want to live in a better society with a better person, believing in a fruitful ideology, connect everything with reason. How reasonable the person is in his or her actions, how reasonable the society is towards the law it abides to, how reasonable your belief system is, be it a caste, color, religion, or a region, that powerful, that beautiful, that fruitful your lives will be. Here, all I want to say about objectivism, especially in this episode of Reason, is whatever philosophy you believe, whatever ideology you have, that is all your own, your personal. Nobody have any right to speak on it. But if we don't have a proper connectivity with a reason, that will never lead to any fruitful outcome. That is the reason why objectivism will play a very important and crucial role in our lives. So at last, I want to say only one thing. If you want to rule your life, connect it with a reason and logic, or else you should abide to the rules of others and thus you have to lead your life. Please subscribe to my channel. Do like and share my videos. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Do like and share my videos. Thank you.